Chiefs versus Bengals, 23-20. Probably the most controversial game. It is the most controversial game.
I'm thinking so, dude. Oh my god.
I can't see another game. I can't think of a game in recent history that was this controversial. Ugh. It makes you feel weird after the game's over. You know?
I don't even know.
It just makes you feel weird.
I don't really know. I mean, we've talked about the NFL being rigged, and that is literally trending on Twitter right now.
NFL
is rigged, yes. What is going on?
All right. Well, for anyone who's been living under a rock, you know, Bengals fans were excited to go to Burrowhead and get a dub. Excellent game is ensuing, and at the end, it kind of feels like the refs had the Chiefs in their parlay. That was the final, the 10th leg.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs end up winning 23-20. Very close game, very good game. Let's talk about the officiating that kind of led us to believe that this game is very controversial. At the end of the day, I do say this a lot. There's about 1,000 different ways you can win a football game. Yeah. So it's tough to blame it on the referees. However, wow. In such a close game like this, I think there were some very questionable calls that should not have been called.
Very questionable.
So let's just start. Let's just start from the top.
This is the biggest controversial call right now that is going around. It is pretty much the do-over. Literally, everyone's calling it the do-over play. Chiefs had third down, didn't convert across the middle to Travis Kelce. Literally, their punt team is out on the field ready to punt the ball to the Bengals. Then all of a sudden, the ref blows the whistle, says the game clock was moving, shouldn't have, replay the down.
Which is so weird. To so late replay the down is a really bizarre scenario. And let's just say this. I have no dog in this fight. I don't really care who wins this game. In fact, I said the Chiefs and the Eagles would be playing in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So if anything, I'm rooting for the Chiefs to win. But just as really an unbiased spectator, I can watch this game and go, wow, the Chiefs are getting walked down the field by the referees. Yeah. So the most controversial play, let's start that one again from the top. The Chiefs run a play on third down. They do not convert. On 4th and 4, they're bringing their punt team out. Yep. And then the refs all get together and say, whoa, sorry, you guys. We were trying to stop that previous third down play, but we were unable to.
Yeah.
So now that you've already done the third down play and didn't convert, we're going to let you do the third down play again. And what ensues when they do the third down play again is icing on the cake. So we're just going to watch this.
Yeah, we can watch this.
NFL's going to try and take it down. Who cares? Whatever.
So this is the play. This is the do-over play right here.
Yes. So the refs have already called the do-over. They said, hey, we were trying to stop the last play. Here's your do-over play.
And just to show the boys, if they haven't seen this right here. So this is the punter out on the field. 4th and 4. They're waiting to punt. You can see the refs back here, though. They're trying to figure out how to swindle this, you know? They're like, I don't want to make this too obvious. Jim, you just got paid. Jim, you just got paid. You're getting paid $3 million, Jim, to make this call right now, Jim.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really seen a do-over. I'm sure it does happen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they pulled this rule out of a hat, but especially in such a huge game, I've never seen a do-over.
So we'll just watch it from right here, actually, right when he makes the call.
There's not a lot of help right now happening, and they are targeting Kelce with, double, triple team in some ways, chucking him at the line with it.
The ball was set, the play was shut down, the clock and should not have started. Please reset the game clock to 10 minutes, 24 seconds. Put 10 seconds on the play clock. We will start the play clock on my signal. Game clock will start on the snap. 10:29 on the game clock. It will start on the snap. Thank you.
I think at that point, after he said that, I think everybody just thought that the game clock was wrong, but it's still going to be 4th down. Except it doesn't. It goes back to 3rd down and 9. And then can you play the 3rd down and 9 play?
Yep.
So refs come in. They said they goofed. You get a redo on 3rd and 9. Okay, well, Bengals will just step up and make a defensive play, right?
Yep. But the play was shut down prior to that snap. The play runs completely out. And what Ron just said is we're going to
He's obviously livid.
We're basically having a do-over here, guys.
Let me get up to it. Here we go. So here is the do-over play right here.
Give Mahomes another opportunity. That seems like you're not looking forward to that.
Let's see what happens with it.
Mahomes Excellent play.
Right when that happened, when we watched that, we're like, ball don't lie, let's go. Bengals
yeah,
getting
we
the ball.
all said it. We said ball don't lie, baby. Ball don't lie. What's that in the bottom right?
Greasy flag comes in.
And it was on Eli Apple, bro. It was on Eli Apple. When we're watching this game, we're like, no way it's on Eli Apple. No way it's on Eli Apple. And then this comes in. But watch this, though. This is, to me, absolute horse shit. This was not holding to me. They called defensive holding, right? So you get, I think, 5 yards, automatic first down. 5-yard penalty, automatic first.
Automatic
down.
first.
So now they've gotten a redo on third down, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
You stop him twice, but
This? Okay, like,
tough assignment, 'cause that's the only guy
if you
who
can
really
pause
goes
it,
on the
Chase,
outside.
when he kind of really
Yep.
gets him,
Holds him right there,
like
too.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay, is this holding? Yes, this is holding. This same variation of holding occurs on probably every single NFL
Yeah.
play. It's just like calling like an offensive line holding penalty. Like if you really wanted to, you could call it on any single play. This was a weak ass penalty to me.
Dude,
I just don't think
what's
you
so
throw
chapped
that.
with me too is they just screwed the Bengals over already. They just
Mm-hmm.
gave the Chiefs another play. You hold the flag on that one. You know what I mean?
You already got a do-over
Yes,
play.
you already got a do-over play, and now you're gonna give them a first down the next play.
Yeah, and it
You know what I
wasn't.
mean? It's not like he tackled him. This is definitely a hold, but like you said, you could call this.
It's
you could
just
call
such
this
a
type of
mid-holding call.
Yeah,
It's
you could
not
call this every
blatant.
play.
You know, like, and the other thing here is like at the end of the game when Joseph Asai gets the roughing the passer out
Yep.
of bounds or late
Yeah.
hit, whatever it
Yes,
was.
yes.
That was blatant to me. Like
Yeah.
watching that game, it's like you have to throw that flag. It sucks to throw it with no time left to throw that flag is
Yeah.
horrible. But that was a mistake by Joseph Asai. You have to throw that. This you do not have to throw.
No, and
is
especially
like-
it's also Patrick Mahomes didn't even throw the ball.
Right,
He got
right.
sacked.
I could
this
see
is
like if he was supposed to be
Yes.
the guy who's catching
Yes.
it for the first down, but
This
no,
is
it was
literally-
just like how do we
Right.
move the chains on this play?
That's a good call.
and that's pretty much all that happened.
I mean, it is holding. I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't. I just think it was so weak. I don't think the Chiefs converted on this at all either.
I'm not sure if they went down, but here's the clip of the ref running out during the first third down in like 9
Right.
when he threw it right here to Kelsey and did not convert. This is the clip of that. I guess they just let it play through. They're like, what do you think would have happened if they would have converted the first right here?
I think they were gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah.
I think this is why, as a Bengals fan, it just looks like it's rigged against you.
Right.
Because you're saying, oh, they didn't convert, and now the play's getting replayed. I think since that ref came out and was blowing his whistle and trying to play it dead,
Yeah.
I think if the Chiefs converted, they would have had to replay the down no
Redo
matter
it.
what.
And then
if that happened, all the Chiefs fans
The
would be
script
saying,
would
this
have been
game's-
flipped,
This game's
yeah.
fucking rigged. Like,
Yeah.
we had just converted a first down. Now they want us to do it again.
Right.
You know, so then everything goes back. This is the only really questionable thing, though. I think people on Twitter and like people just hate to watch their team lose, and they think everything's always stacked against them. The NFL's rigged. This was bad. I don't think the rest of it was. I think the Joseph Asai hit, I think that was clearly
Yeah.
a late hit. You have to throw that flag.
To
me.
me. So here is, see how this looks. Oh, this looks not bad. It's kind of grainy, but this is one of the best clips I could find. Here is the scrambling play by Patrick Mahomes at the very end, the final drive they had. And right here, and I think right here in the middle somewhere, you'll see two very big, I mean, right here. Look at that. You can already see the left tackle's got like his forearm wrapped around the
Oh,
dude's
like it's
neck.
a holding and it should have been called.
And right here in the middle is another absolute, look at that. I mean, very, I would say, pretty simple holding call you would have to get there. Obviously doesn't happen. And then the late hit there by Asai.
I don't like cherry picking holding calls. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
that is tough. Yes.
If you play back any NFL film, there's a holding on every single play. On the offensive line, like if referees wanted to slow down the game and call a holding on every play, they legitimately could if they wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with slowing down clips and showing holdings. There's a holding on every single play.
True. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Just ain't possible. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you go into overtime without the Joseph Asai hit, and both teams did play really well. And I think the refs were like, the Chiefs got the better end of the stick on the refereeing.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
just going to happen.
Yeah.
The referees are never going to be full 50-50. It's tough, though.
Do
is tough.
the refs should they take any backlash on this? Should they get fined? Should they, I don't know, not be able to ref a playoff game? Like,
I think the problem is,
'Cause this is-
as a referee, is you have like
there was a lot of bad calls. I
should
mean,
something happen?
yeah, like should something happen to these refs? They're not going to jail, but it's like, gosh, there's a lot on the line for this game, and you're gonna miss up these pretty bad calls. I mean,
Kind of
there's,
reminds me of LeBron getting fouled.
oh my gosh, yes, yeah, we saw that too.
And it's like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, these guys need to be investigated.
Yeah.
It's such a horrible
Yeah.
missed call. It is such a good question. I don't know how immutable NFL referees are. I don't know if they have a union where they're protected from
Right.
like if they make a bad call. I don't know how it works.
We'll have to see though. Do you like it?
Well, I like a Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl, but I also would have liked a Bengals-Eagles Super Bowl. Both would have been cool. I didn't really care who came out of the AFC so much. It's a bummer to watch a game kind of be determined in this way. Like, you really wanted to see the Chiefs walk their way down into field goal range. You know?
Yeah.
Number one, they did have a great punt return by Sky Moore.
That was another thing that
punt return. That was huge.
Someone said, why would you ever punt it right in the middle of the field to set up an easy punt return for the Chiefs? Like, that was a bad play call.
Totally. That's where it's like Bengals, for any of the Bengals fans out there, I know you don't want to hear this, but like, it is easy to blame the refs, but you got to take some accountability for the team too.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow threw 2 interceptions. Mahomes threw 0. Nobody could get the ground game going at all. No. You get the ground game going like you did against Buffalo, and it's not even a close game. You make a better play call there at the end. That punt was horrible. He damn near returned it into field goal range already.
Yeah.
And then Joseph Asai does make a pretty blatant hit out of bounds, and none of that you can blame on the referees. And then the Chiefs now have a game-winning field goal. Like, I guess you could blame the referee throwing the flag on Asai, but I think that was a pretty obvious, unfortunate
That's
mistake.
so tough to call that, though, because that is literally
like, you decided the game.
You decided the game with that one flag right there.
You have to call it, though.
Pretty much.
It was too blatant. I think if it was even questionable, you don't. I don't know. That's Patrick Mahomes, too. That's the poster child of the NFL.
Oh, that's why they just wanted him. That's why they're rigging it all the way into the bowl, baby.
Yep. Well, Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl coming up. I hate to see it be determined like this. It is a bummer. I would have liked it a lot better if one of the teams had driven themselves into field goal range and then done it.
Yeah.
I think the refs had a little too much.
I think we're in for a really good Super Bowl game, though.
Be an awesome Super Bowl, though. I really do. Like, I think those offenses are so different. The Eagles' defense is incredible. So I think it's going to be crazy cool. I'm really excited for the Super Bowl.